Okay, top 50 tracks of all time. Welcome. Today is track 38, and it will make sense that it's a. Oh, that went a bit off there. Makes sense that it's a new entry, seeing as it came out in 2005, so it couldn't have been anywhere else. 2005 is the most significant year in terms of new music, in that I listened to around 500 new albums that year as I was working from home the whole year. So I had a lot of opportunity to listen to new music and check out new music. This track actually comes from the album of that year, which I've later decided I don't think I made the right decision. There were three albums that were like racing for the top spot. I kept going backwards and forwards between them, and I eventually settled on one. And then afterwards, I realised another one should have won, but that's the way it goes. It's on record now as winning 2005, so that's how it has to be. This was a young artist then. He's obviously at least 15 years older now. And this was well-awaited album. I saw a big poster for it in Vaxkupen, a record shop down the road here in Norrköping. And I'd read a little bit about it. Hadn't listened to him before this. I think this is his second album. But obviously, with it being my album that year, if I listened to 500, I must have been pretty impressed. And I was. I like the style. It's an Irish artist, and I like the style of this old, bringing in the old folk idea, but putting it in a very sort of modern music style. That's not as apparent on this particular track. The album is Wind in the Wires by Patrick Wolf, and mine is the title track, Wind in the Wires, which is a very melancholy, beautiful track with great lyrics. The Libertine, which is the opening track of the album, is a really good listen as well. If the Libertine basically gives more of an idea of the kind of music I was talking about, but Wind in the Wires is the biggie for me. I want to make sure to give you the right copy of this because there is a remix. There was a re-edit of the album, and I didn't actually like the remix too much, or the re-edit. It's just like an extra bit of instrument in there, which I don't really think worked. It might be that it's really good. It's just that it might be that I've got so used to the original that I'm stuck with that one. But it's a wonderful track. So enjoy Patrick Wolf and Wind in the Wires.